Welcome to another video of commentary driving. So today I'm going to be driving along the road and pointing out any hazards that I see. This is particularly good to improve your driving skills and eliminate any hazards that are coming up, and it improves your driving as well as your theory side of your test. So if you're coming up to your theory test, for example, and you need some help with that, this video should help you and make you more alert on the road and so on. So we're going to get started on here. As you can see, we're in a queue of traffic at the moment. So I'm just scanning out for hazards here. You can see there's a lane on my right and I'm in the left-hand lane here with traffic. And there's another lane, a junction on the left, as you can see, just past this sign which says Ring Road Airport. As you can see the van there and some vehicles, and there's a roadwork sign there as well. So there's a lot going on here, so I need to expect, for example, roadworks ahead, people pulling out on the left, traffic lights in ahead, all these things, all this information I need to take in and adapt my driving to these particular hazards. So I've got a vehicle turning here, so I need to keep a good distance from this vehicle, let them good time to turn. And there's a sign here telling me the lane closes on the right in 200 yards. So I check my mirrors, making sure no vehicles want to get into my lane. If they do, give them way if you can, if it's safe to do so. And then when I'm holding back from this vehicle in front, you want to keep at least, you want to see the tyres of that van really on the tarmac. That's, for example, if that van breaks down, you can get around it easily, or the van might roll back, or if a car behind hits us as well, we don't go into that van. So we've got a good distance there. So right, I'm coming up now. We can see there's a warning sign there for some traffic lights ahead as well. A sign telling traffic to keep to the left as well. So there's traffic lights in 200 yards, and just beyond that, it's just covered by the trees at the moment, the branches. There's a sign for a roundabout. So at this next roundabout, I'm going to be going straight on, which is the second exit. So I'm in the left-hand lane now, so I'm going to maintain this lane, keeping this lane, and keeping a good distance from the vehicles in front. We're moving very slow due to heavy traffic, so I need to be observant of any of the pedestrians that are walking around, cyclists, as well as cars and so on. Okay, the lane on the right has now closed, so we're just in one lane, heading more towards the roundabout. We're going to go straight on, which is the Ring Road Skipton Bradford Airport sign. So I'm going to carry on here, keeping it slow and a good distance, and holding back so I can see the tyres, like I said earlier, of that vehicle on the tarmac. And there's a warning sign here telling the road narrows as well on the left, and a road ahead, no road markings, so I need to be aware. Situation where you get no road markings, you have to be extra careful on who has priority and who has to give way and so on. So we've got temporary road surface as well, and telling us which side we need to keep to as well. So as I'm coming up to the roundabout, I can see there's a lot going on. There's a lot of roadworks and cones and workmen working and so on. And a little bit further, I can see the traffic lights coming up. We're going to be going straight under these traffic lights and then straight on at the roundabout, which is the second exit. So as I'm approaching, and what I'm doing here, I'm looking to my right of this roundabout. It's very important that when you can, get the visual of the roundabout to the right, look and make that decision whether you can go or not. So for example, now there's a lot of traffic. Obviously follow this traffic, keep a good distance, but keep looking to your right, make that choice for yourself. Do not follow the traffic in front, whether they go or not. You need to make sure you've made that decision safely for yourself. So I'm looking to the right now. I can see there's a car coming in, so I'm not going to follow this car in front. I'm going to wait till it's clear, and I can see it's clear after this vehicle. So I'm going to carry on now. I'm going to go straight on. So I check my mirrors after this first turn, centre and left, indicate left, and I'm going to come off to the left here. Okay, I'm going to go straight on here, this next roundabout, and I'm going to carry on. So I'm keeping in the left-hand lane here. It's a 40 mile an hour speed sign. So I'm sticking to the speed limit, keeping an eye out on for traffic around. So I've got some more traffic lights coming up at 235 yards. So I need to check my mirrors before I reduce my speed. I can see the traffic lights now. There doesn't seem to be any pedestrians waiting or around there. So carry on, proceed with caution still. Okay, a little bit further on, I can see now a roundabout coming up. At the roundabout, I'm going to be turning right, which is the third exit. So I check my mirrors centre and right, indicate right, over to the right hand side of the road, slow it down, and I'll gear down into second. As I approach this roundabout, I'm looking to the right to make sure it's clear as I reduce the speed. I can see it's clear after this next vehicle, so I can just carry on the roundabout. There I didn't need to stop because I planned ahead. So I'm going to go off on the third exit. So I'm passing the second exit now, check my mirrors, indicate left, checking it's clear, and come off. And then indicator off, new road, check all mirrors. There's a vehicle on the left, just be cautious this vehicle doesn't pull out. So it is coming out, so just reduce your speed slightly, leaving a good distance between the vehicle and myself. Okay, so we're coming up to some more traffic lights ahead, and after the traffic lights there's another roundabout. So the next roundabout I'm going to be going straight on again. So same again, I'm having a look to the right to see what traffic there is. So after the vehicles in front have gone, I need to make that decision whether I can go or not. So I keep looking to the right, and I can see after these vehicles it's clear, so I'm going to carry on. Keeping to the left hand side, there's a cyclist there. Just be cautious, the cyclist has pulled out and moved over to the right. So I'm not obstructing these cyclists, and the cyclist not obstructing me. So I can just carry on following this car, leaving a good distance. Traffic lights here, there's nobody around. Seems clear, so I can carry on. A little bit further, there's a warning sign warning me there's a junction on the right. So I can see now, yes, there's a junction on the right and there's traffic lights there. So I need to be aware of these cars maybe pulling out onto this new road, or even a car turning from here, as you can see, to the right. So I'll carry on here, checking my mirrors, seems clear. That's it, maintaining my speed. And here, we've got a little bit of a hazard because there's a dip in the road. I can't really see that clearly until we get past the dip. And now it gives me a bit better view of the road ahead. So we've got now a little bit further, as you can see, a bus stop on the left. There doesn't seem any pedestrians around, any buses, but still be cautious just in case anybody's crossing to get to the bus stop, or even if you have a bus there waiting, for example, there could be pedestrians around the bus, somebody getting in and out of the bus. You have to be cautious of all these things. Okay, another warning sign, which is warning me of some speed humps in half a mile, so I need to be aware of that. And this road indicates to me that there's no overtaking. And then a little bit further we've got some zebra crossings and a speed sign of 30 miles an hour. So no one at the zebra crossing, so I can carry on. And then a little bit further, there's another zebra crossing. And there's a turning on the right as well, a junction. We've got a children's park on the left, so I need to be cautious, any children in the area that could be running, or any balls, for example, that are being kicked on the road. Anything that's going to make you slow down, change direction, or stop, you need to be aware of this well ahead. This eliminates a lot of faults and improves your driving skills, so you're alert and aware of what's going on around your surroundings, not just in front of you but all around the vehicle, 360 degrees, and taking that information in advance as much as possible as you can, really. So we're going to go straight on here. We can see over the brow of the hill, we can't really see if it's clear yet, so we're going to keep the vehicle slow here just in case. And it seems clear now, that's good. We'll carry on here, that's good, and just following the road ahead. So yeah, I hope this video has helped you with your hazard perception and being aware of any basic hazards in the front of the road. This should help you with driving. If you're talking as you're driving of these hazards, it will help you eliminate these hazards. And plus, if you're doing your theory test, for example, it will help you with your theory as well, and what things you need to expect and how you need to adapt to these new hazards, developing hazards, and so on. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you already haven't, and a big thumbs up, that'd be great, and share this video if you can, that'd be great. Thank you very much, and hopefully see you in the next video.